The river cuts through a rock not because it's power, but its persistence. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will talk about the third principle of success, to be persistent. In any discussion of the attribute of successful people, persistence is mentioned as one of the most important factors in success. Talent, education, without determination is not enough. Success is achieving by ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Often, the only difference between who succeed and who don't is the ability to keep going no matter what's happening. There will be times when things don't go according to plan. Times when everything seems to be working against you. Times when you fail. At these moments, most of us feeling to give up. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not talented. Maybe it's not working for me. Or blaming the government, economy, luck, whatever. Look at the life of successful people in history. You think they didn't fail? Of course they did. All of us experience failure during our life. But the important thing is that how we react towards this situation. Successful people see the failure as an opportunity, as an experience. And they stand up, and with more experience, they go through and reach to their goal. I don't know if you read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He's comparing his poor dad mindset and his rich dad mindset. Actually, he was his friend's dad. His poor dad was saying, I cannot afford it. But his rich dad was saying, how can I afford it? The persistent person will say, I will find a way, or I will make a way. I cannot. I don't have a rich dad. I don't have enough money to start a business. I am not smart enough. I'm afraid to do that. I'm a woman. I am so young. I'm too old. This is a limitation that you put for yourself. And this is not right. People don't want to come out of their comfort zone. This is hard. To be persistent is hard. Let me bring an example from myself. All of my life, I had a dream to have a fitness body, to have six-pack and muscle on my body. I love that. About 3 years ago, I started to do fitness professionally. And I had to be persistent. 3 times a week, I had to go to gym. I had to watch out what I'm eating, how much calorie I will take, and how much protein. Everything has to be organized. If you want result in your life, you have to come out of comfort zone. You have to sacrifice something to get something else. It's about everything. I want to read an example from the book Think and Grow Rich about to be persistent. 3 feet from gold. One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake at one time or another. An uncle of R.U. Darby was caught by the gold fever in the gold rush days and went west to dig and grow rich. He had never heard that more gold has been mined from the brains of men than has ever been taken from the earth. He staked a claim and went to work with pick and shovel. The going was hard, but his lust for gold was definite. After weeks of labor, he was rewarded by the discovery of a shining ore. He needed machinery to bring the ore to the surface. Quietly, he covered up the mine, retraced his footsteps to his home in Williamsburg, Maryland. told his relatives and a few neighbors of the strike. They got together money for the needed machinery had it shipped. The uncle and Darby went back to work the mine. The first car of ore was mined and shipped to a smelter. The returns provide they had one of the richest mines in Colorado. A few more cars of that ore would clear the debt. They would come the big killing in profits. Down went the rails, up went the hopes of Darby and Uncle. Then something happened. The vein of gold ore disappeared. They had come to the end of the rainbow, and the pot of gold was no longer there. They trailed on, desperately trying to pick up the vein again, all to no avail. Finally, they decided to quit. They sold the machinery to a junk man for a few $100s and took the train back home. Some junk men are dumb, but not this one. He called in a mining engineer to look at the mine and do a little calculating. The engineer advised that the project had failed because the owners were not familiar with fault lines. His calculation showed that the vein would be found just 3 feet from where the Darbys had stopped drilling. That is exactly where it was found. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and that bell. See you in next video. Love you.